Okay, Torah concept in the New Testament, take heed not to surfeit. Okay, so Yeshua warns his disciples, take heed not to surfeit. In Luke chapter 21, to guard themselves against overindulgence, excess, and dulling of spiritual alertness. The Torah contains multiple commands that restrain the appetite, regulate consumption, and cultivate disciplined awareness before God. So the Torah parallels: 1, Deuteronomy 21, the glutton and the drunkard language shows the overindulgence is a recognized covenant danger that leads to moral dullness and rebellion. 2, Deuteronomy 8, after eating and being full, Israel's warned not to let abundance lead to forgetfulness of God. Fullness can produce spiritual numbness. 3, Deuteronomy 6, when Israel enters a land of plenty, they must beware lest satisfaction causes them to forget the Lord. 4, Exodus 16, the manna instructions train Israel against hoarding in excess, taking more than needed leads to corruption. 5, Leviticus 11 and Deuteronomy 14, dietary boundaries discipline desire and teach Israel to distinguish between what is holy and unholy appetites. 6, Deuteronomy 32, Jeshurun waxed fat and kicked, a prophetic indictment of spiritual decline caused by material excess. 7, Numbers 11, the craving for meat shows how unchecked appetite leads to judgment and loss of spiritual sensitivity. So the context here, Yeshua's warning in Luke 21 echoes the Torah's repeated concern that abundance, indulgence, and unrestrained appetite dull the heart and lead to forgetfulness of God. The Torah consistently frames excess as a spiritual hazard that blinds a person to divine instruction and weakens covenant vigilance. In both the Torah and the Gospel, the danger is not food itself, but the loss of alertness, sobriety, and dependence on God that comes from overconsumption. So the core insight here is that the Torah teaches that fullness without discipline leads to forgetfulness, and Yeshua intensifies this by linking overindulgence as an eschatological unpreparedness. Both call the covenant people to a life of disciplined appetite so the heart remains aware and awake and responsive and ready to God's appearing. Again, this is how Yeshua taught Torah in the New Testament. The Torah has not passed away.